The 4 steps we will do or walk through that you can take away and apply at your organizations are how you use influencers. Use is not the right word. How you leverage your influencers to actually create and scale change. And one of the steps that people normally forget is the recruitment piece, so I will want to address that too. You identify them, you invite them to be part of the leadership team or lead the change, then you make sure you get their commitment. And then your job really is around governance. So that's what I'm going to walk you through. And the approach that I have used with St. Joseph's Toronto, and I use now as an external consultant, and I'm hopeful that it will actually add value for you to take it back to your organizations as well. So this is what I was talking about. In identifying influencers, you can actually do a formal social network analysis where an organization can help you identify in a very rigorous, methodical way, a systematic way, to find who the influencers are, because research has shown us title is not where the power ends. Usually power and talent is everywhere across our organizations, and sometimes much farther down the lanes of hierarchy as compared to how we're used to. But if you don't have the resources, what do? You take a wild guess, just like you did in thinking about how much time did it take you to think of who the movers and shakers are. And I know this is not a foolproof method, and especially as a new person, you want to ask those that have been there long enough. So one of the best questions to ask anytime you join a new organization is, who should I be talking to? Who are the people that hold influence in this department, in this organization? Who are the people that bridge the gap between our department and other stakeholders that I must work with? So when you have that answer, you're looking at finding people that have so much power and influence coming from multiple sources. And you identified those sources. Legitimate power, somebody with title. We listen to those people. Somebody who is an expert. If I'm trying to, so I have no background or knowledge in technology, but I do support technology changes. I depend on the experts in technology. So finding out who is the expert or experts in the area that you're trying to scale the change in. Who has the information, not just information that is relevant today, but maybe relevant tomorrow. These are the eager seekers, people who are always engaging in continuous learning. Reward, the generosity I think Andrew mentioned. These people are generous in giving you opportunities, knowledge, information, things that you want. So other people are attracted to these folks because they can actually control or make sure that they are making it worth your while by doing something for them. And because I do a lot of work in unionized environments as well, coercion is a strong source of power. If you don't help me out this time, I can block some resources, opportunities for you. And that is also normal. And one of our tendencies, unfortunately, we do not want naysayers. We don't want the key core group to be people who are negative. But if they have influence, you absolutely want to invite them in. Because if you miss a source of power, the group that's going to lead is going to be not as strong if you actually invited everybody, even those that have negative influence in your opinion. And the last two, which are so relevant, and actually the very first example was about respect. That's referent power. And nobody can explain why we respect somebody. It could be similarity, familiarity, or appreciation, or just some intangible, tacit way people treat you that make you want to follow them. But also people who purposefully develop networks. And the biggest thing about network is not how many people you're connected to, but how many diverse people you're connected to.